Hello, hello, welcome, it's Gamed Out Gamer. Now here it is, late August 2018, and I bought a brand new GeForce 1080 Ti. The price drops on these 1080 Ti, you know, the whole previous generation with the new cards coming out there. Nvidia has a glut, and these are price competitive with the 2080s. That's what I was considering, either this or a 2080. With the 7 nanometers coming out about a year from now in late 2019, hopefully, the 7 nanometer Nvidia cards or AMD. I'm fine with either one. But I didn't want that current generation AMD. But anyway, so this is very price competitive with the 2080, and the 2080s, the prices, you know, they say $790. He said $700 for the 2080, but really it's already up to $829 if you want to pre-order. And I'm not confident with the availability and the price staying low like Nvidia says. I'm not. I mean, Jensen kind of was lying there on stage. I think also the new generation are better for 4K. This is fine. I'm going to use this more for 1080p and 1440p or 2K, but not 4K. 4K is not, in my opinion, it's not ready yet. I need a bigger screen for 4K. I've 27-inch with 4K. My vision is not that good. Even 1080p is just about fine, but I'll get a 1440p soon. That's what this. Otherwise, I would have just got a regular 1080. Or, I don't know, or maybe a 2070. The 2070s would have been nice. But for the past, I had returned my 1070s. Well, I guess you guys don't care, but I had returned those a month ago. Let me get my scissors and we'll start unboxing here. Oh, here they are. I found them. Woo! Alright. Start opening. So these are the new 2080s and the new generation, the 2080s, 2070s, they'll be good for 4K. If you saw Nvidia released benchmarks for 4K, and the reason they did that is because this card, or especially the 1080, not this one so much, is not limited at 4K, but the 1080 regular is limited at 4K. So that's why they cherry-picked those benchmarks to release. And they also enabled HDR. If you look in their benchmark things they released, the 28, they're due out in what, 3 weeks now or something. All right, wow. Now I see a smudge here. Do I see a fingerprint smudge? I do, right there. You guys see the fingerprint? That's not me, is it? Did I do that? I don't think I do. I don't think so, because my finger doesn't smudge that much. That's all right. People at the factory. I don't think it's been opened. It seems like legit shrink wrap. Slippery box. Okay, I gotta break the seal on one of the ends. Guess we'll do the right end. See, this is the SC2. Now, with regards to these NVIDIA, the EVGA, I had a limited selection, and the price, you know, this one was way cheap. It was $668, which is you know, the price is going down quite a bit. In fact, they had 4 this morning, and then by the time I got there, 3 of them were gone. So this was the last one. Now they also have the FTW3, and that is a better card. The power delivery is better. It was $10 more, but the problem with that is it runs louder. This is quieter. The benchmarks I saw is that the SC2 here, you can see on the bottom right here, SC2 superclock. This is quieter by 2 decibels. Now that doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add up, and that's only when, of course, when in full use. I presume the fans don't run when it's idle. Let's go ahead and, that's a nice box. Wow, look at that. Is a poster? What is this? A poster. Yeah, I guess it's a poster. EVGA poster. You guys want to see it? Got stickers here. For different color themes. And well, here's the card. I don't know the poster. What does the poster matter? You put this up on your wall. It's got like a cyborg or something. I don't know, a robot. If I can get this thing in the frame. It's so big. No, it's too big. It's like he's wearing headphones or something. I don't know. Gaming. Yeah, it's like a transhumanism. It's esoteric. Transhumanist. Alright, we have a graphics card user guide. It doesn't look like it's been opened. Looks like this is how VGA ships it. This is from a retail store. Obviously you saw the price sticker. So this pulls right out. And I get a 30-day price match. So if in 30 days the price drops on these any significant amount, I will go get that. There's the card. Let's see if I can bring the brightness up. There it is. Comes with some cables here. These are not, it's Molex maybe, or no, I don't know what this is yet. I'm not sure. It's really dark. And here's another one. Maybe it says on the thing here, 6-pin power. That's all it says on this. Yeah, that's Molex to power, and this one is not, though. This is 8-pin power. Okay. It might be just a 6 to 8-pin adapter. Now the new 2000 series have they load balance better between the two connectors. Apparently, one of the things with the 10 series is it can load one of them much more than the other, so your power supply doesn't get a balanced load on the power connectors. That's it. That's the foam. It's just the foam here. Really nice stuff. It's good foam. Gotta shake it. It's got some film, protective film on the back. It's got a plastic shroud, I believe, yeah. Okay, that's done. You don't want to put the card on top of the anti-static bag because the static runs on the outside of the bag. It's actually dangerous to do that. Alright, so we have all of the original plastic film. This is indeed new. It's not a open box or anything. I say that because you always do want to watch for that, especially Amazon. There are reports on user reviews on Amazon, people buying video cards and saying things like it wasn't new, it was used, or it was broken, or whatever. Alright, you know, it's not the fancy schmanciest shroud, to be honest. The Gigabyte card was also cheap. There's a Gigabyte Gaming. It's a cheaper card, but it actually functions fine. This has, the one thing that this has the ICX, EVGA ICX, which stands out among the 1080, you know, the 10 generation for NVIDIA cards. So it has temperature sensors around the card. Alright, here's the back, covering the serial number. You can remove protective film. It does say that and does warn about that. So we have plastic film up here. Not really supposed to use it with the film on there because of the heat. I think the shroud may not matter as much as the back. But you don't want the plastic to melt and get in the card. That's not coming off properly. That's stuck. That's like glued practically. There we go. Yeah, that's not regular film. That's got some real adhesive in there. It's like tape. Yeah, that's like tape. Ugh. I don't know how I'm going to remove it where the back plate, what do you call that? That part. Because it's like jammed between the slot piece and the shroud. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's jammed in. There's some left. Does that drive you guys nuts? It does me when I get little pieces of plastic remaining behind. Yeah. There it is, a plastic shroud. It's nice though. They worked it out. So the FTW3 has a better PCB, more power components, better quality, but it doesn't really make a difference. It's a hotter card. That's all those power components. Actually, it draws like 35 more watts, and so it runs louder. It needs to run the fans, even though I think the FTW3 has 3 fans. It's actually a louder card. So yeah, well, NVIDIA, they need to get their act together. So that the 1080 Ti is a great card. Got some more film down here. I hope AMD will, because the last AMD card I bought was a 5870. It's been a while. And this was the old card that I replaced. This was a temporary card since I didn't have the other cards for a month and a half. What is this card? 2012 came out, so 6 years old card. But it was working fine for lower lower demanding games. It played fine. Good old 680 EVGA blower. And there it is. That's what it looks like. I have a big 220 millimeter fan I have right in front of the card blowing fresh air. It really keeps my video cards cool. I love this thing. Put it on the, just hang it right in front of the video cards. This thing is nice. I've been using it for now 4 or 5 days, and it's really quiet. I like it a lot. It's just quiet. It runs well. My CPU needs upgrading. Here's the CPUs. This is a 3770K, so I definitely need a faster. Now the new Intel chips are coming out soon, so I'm going to get one of the 8 cores, I think, and that should make it. That should be able to drive the video card. But right now the 3770K, actually, it doesn't do too bad. Not too bad. I've got it overclocked at 4.5 gigahertz, and that does pretty well. But I could definitely get more with a better CPU, faster CPU. So I'm waiting for the new Intel chips next month. Woo! Alright, maybe I'll go AMD though. I'm not sure yet what I'll do. I don't know if I can get a better video of the underside of the card. I'll try. There you go. Not the best case build, but I'm old school. We didn't fancy our computers 20 years ago. Or 25 years ago, so I'm old school. As in, if it works, it works. And it's cool. That's what matters. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.